Alright, this is part 2 of the Tantalus Desiderata Series. I don't cover Tantalus throughout the houses, like in this one. Okay. Tantalus in first house is like your sense of being bold within yourself is out of reach. Or things going the way you want in your personal life is out of reach, like, you know. Okay, Tantalus in second house is like being materially secure is out of reach. You know, or being secure with your internal resources is out of reach. Tantalus in third house is like communications is just out of there, like, you know. One way I could see like a manifestation of Tantalus in the third house. Say like you live in an area where where your neighbors are just like way far the fuck out there. It's like, you know, it's like local social interaction is out of reach, or or that outplays into, siblings and kin too and stuff like that. Okay, Tantalus and fourth house, it seems like having a secure, okay, I almost get that, but having a secure, like, domestic life is out of reach. It's like, because that's what Tantalus represents, the things that are desired but is out of reach, like, Tantalus in fifth house, like, it'd be like the ability to enjoy yourself is out of reach. Children and offspring, like, yeah. You know, I kind of see, like, people who, like, been trying to recreate, reproduce, have children and stuff like that, but it just don't really seem to come to pass for, like, those couples who, like, try and try, or the people who try and try and try for many solar cycles, but still, that still don't come quite true for them, Let's see it. Tantalus in sixth house. That's like, not quite getting the jobs that you want. It seems like just being the bearer of ill health. Like having an orderly day-to-day routine just seems just out of reach, Okay, Tantalus in seventh house. Well, one way that plays out is say I'm trying not to be I'm trying not to be all doom and gloom with, but it seems like having had that meaningful partnership or relationships just well seem like no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you put yourself out there, you know how solid you are on relaying and stuff like that, it just seems like just not materializing. And when I say relationships, don't mean romantic relations. I also mean like business partnerships and stuff too. Just seem like stuff just okay. Tanglers going through eighth house. It's like those meaningful, intimate connections, just outreach. Like deep bonding is outreach. Like shared resources, just out there. Like you know, seem also since that's the house that to do with sex along with the fifth house, but fifth house is more casual and recreational things. So eighth house is that comes through like that intimate partnership and stuff like that. So yep, it seems like that's outreach. Like eighth house also covers wills and inheritances. So you know, okay, ninth house, Tangus and ninth house. Like one view of that, ninth house, it covers like travel, of course, or broadcasting, religion, philosophy, higher education, and stuff like that. And that's another. Speaking of opposite that's another way Tantalus and third play out. Like you know, like not seeing get the lower education. Okay, Tantalus ninth house, like seeing like being saying higher education outreach. Seeing like grasping. But I come from a Jupiterian point of view, seeing like grasping of philosophies outreach, or things of religious natures outreach, or like not being able to actually experience traveling. Seeing like every time I try to do something, not um broadcast and all of that too and stuff like that. You know, like the ninth house. It also cover planes, of course. So of course, that way I view it manifesting like like people who just was never able to hop on a plane or something. Um, Tantalus and tenth house. It seems like desired status is out of reach. career goals seem like you get close and cause thing about Tantalus is thing about Tantalus is like it's like you get so very close to something like obviously, but just just don't quite seem to get it. Um, you know, a position of authority just seem out of reach. Just um, you know, okay, Tantalus in 11th house. Okay, Tantalus in the 11th house, stuff like that. You know, that's placement where you'll see like those desired associations just seem out of reach. Um, like having a good standing in the having good standing on your own stature in the collective, it just seems average. Like, yeah, you be established, so like that same time, it's like, okay, seems like that respect and dignity just outreach, stuff like that. Out shoot. Also since ten fast be businesses and stuff like that. Um, and 11 has to be the profit accrued from businesses. So say like you know it's something that like you started, you running, and but just not seeming to be able to gain profit at reach. Seem like fanfares at reach. Shoot the 11 house. The 11 house also rules over things much. It's the house of higher hopes. Things much desire to get. Got the higher wishes. You know the higher hopes, stuff like that. Ultimate hopes and wishes, stuff like that. And it just seems like you got tanglers, and it seems like what you really hope for. It just outreach. Um, Tantalus and 12th, that's kind of, boom. The 12th house is nebulous, its own self. So, I could see it, I see it manifesting as it's not really having it's not, not really having a that sense into divine things, stuff like that, no matter how, or not being able to get a grasp of your subconscious. It seems like it always eludes you. Um, it's it kind of or since 12 has of Neptune, I like shoot. another way, another way manifest that is them things seeming, them things just seeming like it's ungraspable, but it's really not. It's, you know, it be like a fog of you seeing some of the things, feeling like, man, certain things over here in my 12 space, my realm, how I connect to divine, it, you know, that fog is seeing like, okay, though, you know, those visions are just like not graspable when they really are, but it's just like it's trick to 12 houses. Course is ruled by Pisces. Of course, house of Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. So it seems like okay. I say it seems like the things seem like things that you actually can get. You just have a fog of not being able to get them and stuff like that. Like being like I see it being like overly negative about things that seem like you can't get them, but you can. Yeah, peace, Gnosis, y'all.